In this tutorial, I'll be showing you guys how to take a solid Sakura streaker and split it into two different colors to get a double tag effect. So for this tutorial, you'll be needing two Sakura solids and a razor blade to cut them. You're going to start by taking the cap off, making sure the plastic topper is also off. You're going to want to unscrew it all the way. There you go, that's the first one. And you can see you got your winding in there, as well as the end piece. I'll be mixing mine with the purple. So you can just move your two marker bodies off to the side, as well as you don't need the caps anymore. So Sakura actually has this line along the marker, and you're going to want to use that to cut your marker down the middle. It's just on both sides, so it doesn't really matter which one you pick. I like to start with the butt end. And you're just going to slowly press down. And I like to do one side and then cut all the way through afterwards. Make sure to take your time because these markers can chip and break, and then you pretty much have a dead marker. Once you've kind of cut through the middle, you want to slowly let the blade go all the way through, because kind of pulling it back out would most likely break the marker. And then I like to come back in from the other side if it didn't make it through. So there you go. You got two pieces. You're going to have a little bit extra here. You can see there is a little bit of cracking. You just want to be careful, and as soon as you get it back in the marker body, this won't be a problem. You're going to want to do the same thing for this one, and you can actually cut the end tip off. Save this for later. Sakuras are good for this because they're a really wet streaker. Some other streakers are going to be a lot drier, like Mark All B's. If they come in that kind of paper coating, they're not going to be the best for this, as they're going to kind of chip away as you split them. I definitely suggest sticking to Sakuras for streaker splitting. There you go. You got two sides there. This one turned out a lot better. Not much cracking at all. So once you have this, you're just going to want to pair it up. Sometimes one side will fit better with the other. I think these two are pretty even, so it doesn't really matter which one I pair with the other. So if the twist off came out with the marker, you're going to want to put that back in first and start twisting it down a little bit. Just pressing it in with your finger as you go to get it started. And then you can add your pinch together marker, and you can start twirling that in as well with it. There you have it. You can see there's a bit coming out from the sides. That's just because the width of this was a little bit wider based on the two of them put together. A little wider than the body itself. You can just scrape that off and it'll be fine. It's soft enough that it'll break away. But as you can see, it's kind of dirty here. So maybe gloves or wiping this down afterwards is a good suggestion. I like to just cap it back off. And there you go. Now let's do the other one. This one you already got the end in there, so you're just going to twist it down a little bit more. Put your marker in and repeat. So the desired use of this is actually you can write with two colors at once, or you can write with both individually depending on which marker side you use.